kind of go, oh my god. And
Hold up.
Hey guys! Welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit more different than my other one because today I'm doing, as you can tell by the title, a Magcon experience video. So let's get started. So I went to Magcon 2016 Australia. So this was the Sydney one. It was hosted at Big Top at Luna Park. I bought the tickets 2 months prior to the actual day of Magcon. Magcon wasn't what I thought it would be like. So this is how the day started. I woke up at around 7. I went to Grace's house. We were planning to go together with Jess. I had my friend Anna. She was like, people are already lining up. And I was freaking out. And I was like, oh my god, we're gonna be late. We are not gonna get tickets. Me being me, I overreacted and we went to the city. We arrived really early actually.
Guys, we're here.
They opened the ticket booth at around 9:45 in the morning and the actual show started at 2 p.m. But people were going there early. I walked into Luna Park to expect not that many people to even know what Magcon was, and as soon as I walk in I see like hundreds of girls there and I'm just like, I did not know Magcon was that popular. I was very overwhelmed. So basically once we walked in, we kind of just walked around Luna Park. We asked around about where we're gonna go get our tickets and I was extremely hyper, like I always am. I just kind of had a lot of energy and I was going around meeting new people and I was like, hey guys, it was so much fun meeting new people.
Time, I know you're wasting time, or you should be with me instead.
Meeting new people was probably my favorite part of Magcon, of course, seeing the boys. We met this nice group of people.
Okay, this is my new friend.
Hello.
These are my new friends,
And they basically told us where to get our tickets. So we got our tickets, we got these wristbands. So my ticket was priority and we got these wristbands. And basically they just gave us a big top. So we had these two around our wrists. So after we got our tickets, it was still a couple of hours before the show actually started. So we decided to kind of walk around with this group.
Yeah, let's just go for a swim, guys.
And we saw backstage.
Currently backstage. This is back.
The Magcon boys were Snapchatting them backstage, so we would follow their Snapchats and we tried to find them. After walking around, we were waiting in the line. No one was there because people were gonna come later because it was like 4 hours till the show. And all of a sudden, I hear screaming and everybody starts to bolt.
The boys!
I'm just like, oh my god, like what is it? So I just grabbed my phone and I started videoing. I'm like, oh my god, I think it's the boys. This is where shit got real. Start running, floor's slippery.
Almost fell.
And people are running down. I asked someone, I'm like, what's going on? And they say, the boys are on the ride. And we go and run.
Are they there? No, they aren't, guys. Why are they freaking out? They're not there.
They're not on the ride. And then we see a whole...
Coming? Are they coming?
crowding around this door. Like, which is the door to backstage. Somehow I get to the front. I don't know how I did that. I think I just ran really fast. It was just this massive big red gate. And I get my phone. I can't see anything. There's just this little gap that you can see a little bit through.
I think that's so random.
All the girls are pushing and trying to look through it. I just get my phone and I just hang. I'm just like, and I put my phone over. The freaking boys. The boys are right there. So I get my phone, I just leave it up there. I end up getting really good footage of the guy.
Oh my god!
Guys, like I didn't even know they were there. And all of a sudden I'm just waiting for them to come out and the door just opens. Kind of go, oh my god. And this is where shit got crazy. I'm like this close to Cameron, guys. This close. And guess what? My phone wasn't recording. I had the camera this close to his face and I was walking with him. I'm like, Cameron, I love you. And he looks at the camera and I'm like, oh my god, I just got the best footage ever. I look to see that it wasn't recording and so I clicked record, I chased them.
I love you so much, Cameron.
Basically, girls were just pushing and tugging and trying to pull Cameron. So the boys go into the, I think it was the mousetrap. The guys finished riding, they were coming down. The girls start crowding around the door so the boys can't leave. Me and a couple of other girls tried to calm down everyone so the boys could even leave because the boys were trapped inside of the room trying to get everyone to move and Cam was going, guys, like move. Cam starts Snapchatting and he's like, oh my god, pouring.
It's pouring. We're stuck in here.
I was in that Snapchat, by the way. Me and some other girls told the girls just kind of calm down.
We all stay calm, they stay calm, and it's a good... ready? We can do this, guys!
I was trying not to be a bitch because I was kind of fangirling too, so I kind of tried to keep it cool.
Now back up. We got this, guys.
And I was kind of like, guys, let's try and create 2 lines so the boys can walk through. Everyone finally decided to cooperate. Guys, little story time. When I was controlling the crowd, I was like in the middle and Cam was like at the door in the middle and he was staring at me and I was like, hey, how's it going? Yeah. And we finally got in 2 separate lines and everyone was starting to kind of calm down. So the boys decided to come out with the security guards. The doors open. Putting their hands on their shoulders, I guess, so they don't get lost. We go out and we go watch the guys. We see Christian and Cam sitting on a roller coaster.
Christian!
Calling their names, but they don't even look.
Cam!
And they Snapchatted on the same ride, but they acted completely different in person. Now, during this time period, Cam and the boys were traveling a lot. They were acting pretty different in real life. All of the fans were calling out their names and they wouldn't even kind of look. The boys ended up exiting through some back door back into their hotel. We went to line up and the line got longer and longer. We waited in line for about 3 hours and it started pouring. It was like pouring and then it was sunny and then it was... We were meant to be let in at around 1:45 because the show started at 2 o'clock. We ended up getting let in at around 2:15. So my friend's mum was getting really pissed. We weren't getting let in and it was just taking forever. So she asked the security guard, like, what's going on? Where are the boys? The security guard says that Cameron had been throwing milk in his hotel room and he had been spitting on fans from a balcony or something. I don't know. So they were doing family photos while we were waiting in line. So basically waiting in line from 11 to around 2 p.m. The family photos took forever and the line was getting longer. We're just tired, but I kept the vibe going. The speaker and we were just like listening to Jack and Cam's songs and we were just like raving. We were finally let in.
We're just like getting...
We were let into the foyer. So people started coming up to me and like, hey, what's your Twitter? What's your number? What's your Instagram? Like, just like, oh my god. You guys, if you guys saw me on the day, comment down below because I posted a vlog. A lot of you commented saying that you saw me there and like you talked to me. That's awesome. I connected with people so well. This is the order that it ran in. So VIP went in first, then priority, which is my ticket, and then general admission. And the only difference between priority and general admission is that you get a poster. If you guys are thinking about getting priority, I honestly think that you should just get general admission because it is the exact same. We went in earlier than general admission, but you can't control who goes to the front of mosh pit. Half of general admission was like in front of priority. They sell the poster $5 in the merch store. So we were let in 2 minutes earlier than general admission, but other than that, there was not really much of a difference. One thing I do regret is not getting VIP. All of VIP was sold out. I had a plan to sneak into meet and greet. I watched a lot of videos where they said it was easy to sneak into Magcon VIP. Trust me, it wasn't. There were these massive guards.
What's up, sneaking up? You guys.
Guarding the VIP, and it's a very open space and there are a lot of security guards and you can't really go behind a back door or anything like that. I tried, guys, and I tried to use someone else's wristband, but apparently they mark an X on it so you can't use someone else's wristband. So we got let in and everyone starts crowding. Oh my god.
Whoa! This is lit. Woo!
I've never been in a mosh pit before. I was wearing a backpack, so I met a couple of girls who had a mum. Her mum said that she would stick with our bag. Mosh pit was crowded, but at some points fans would go and stare at the guys during meet and greet.
Aaron!
But it was extremely squishy. At points, I just needed to leave because I felt like I was gonna suffocate. Especially when the boys went on stage, everyone was pushing. The show decided to begin. The lights went up and Colby James comes on stage. He was the host for the whole show.
There's a ton of people here. Can y'all hear me?
I didn't know who he was. He was hosting the show. He was really hot. He was cute. You know, they're all and then Christian comes on stage, and before I get into detail, let me just tell you, in Magcon, it was kind of just Christian Del Grosso DJing, but I'll get more into detail in a second. Christian starts DJing, it's lit, and then the lights go down and you hear this American voice.
Are you guys ready to have some fun? We want to make sure that everyone is jumping around, having a good time.
At first, I was like, is that Cameron? Because it doesn't sound like Cameron. He's actually really small in person. He's so much more hotter in person. Like, oh my God, he is like, oh! So are the other guys, not just Cameron. Like, all of them are really attractive in person. The show began, and then the boys come on at jump band, and we're just jumping around like jump man, jump man, jump man. Cameron came on stage, he sung All I Want, She Bad, and some Jack and Jack songs. Okay, one of the most disappointing things about Magcon is you expect Cameron and Aaron and pretty much all the guys to just be on stage for the whole thing. Cameron was on stage for around 10 minutes of the whole show. The rest of the show, then the boys were doing meet and greets. Colby and Christian were the only ones on stage for a while, and they were kind of just like hyping up the crowd. It was actually pretty lit. Actually really lit. I liked it, you know what I'm saying? People came on and started performing one at a time. So it was kind of just Christian and Colby DJing, and then someone performed Christian, and like it was kind of just very... Old Magcon used to go on stage for the whole show, have meet and greets for around like an hour, and that was it. They used to do like Q&As, they used to do like dance-off. Colby during the whole show was like, who wants to win on VIP? And then we did a poster competition, and he was like, we're gonna do a dance-off. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so hyped for this, guys. I was so ready for the dance-off. Like, I got everyone. I'm like, guys, you were voting for me to go on stage for the dance-off. But the dance-off never actually happened, which was freaking annoying because come on, Colby. Aaron, Cam, Blake, Hunter, Brandon, and Chris Miles were doing meet and greets the whole time, except for a couple of times when they came on stage and then they just left again. You only saw Aaron perform his song, She Know What She Doing. Before Magcon, I didn't really know who like, Trey Schaefer was or Chris Miles but after Magcon, I fell in love with every single guy. So the first performance was Trey Schaefer. Oh my God. I can't even explain how much I love him now. He performed his new song called Out of My Mind.
Scars, it's you and him, broken hearts.
After Trey, there was Chris Miles. I didn't really know who he was. I didn't know he even rapped, but he was pretty lit. Aaron Carpenter came on and he sung She Know What She Doing. Like, I'm so proud of Aaron and how far he has come. And then after Aaron was Willie, and Willie came on. Oh my God, Willie is such a cutie. He has such a beautiful soul. So after Willie performed, Harvey came out and he started performing. At first, I didn't know who Harvey was, and he's like, hello guys.
From London, and I just wanted to say,
oh my God, he slid into Christian and Cam were hiding behind the DJ booth playing Pokemon Go. We saw them pop up and we're like, hey, we see you, Cam. Cam pops up and he pulls a cord or something, and then the music stops. It was the funniest shit ever. And everyone's like, Cameron, what the hell? As a joke. If you guys want to see footage of what I did, check out my vlog because I have a lot of footage there and like a lot of footage of the actual show. Magcon have this thing where they get water bottles and they throw it at you at the beat drop. Come in, start dancing. The first time they chucked water was so unexpected. But yeah, it was so much fun. So lit. Like, so lit. I feel like this video is very long, so I'm probably just gonna have to cut it very soon. Bear with me, guys. Just keep watching. Keep bearing with me. I go back to it so bad. It was so good. Like, it was actually the best experience ever. Oh, we were raving. I was wearing this like bright pink hat, and Cam kept looking at me like, I'm not even overreacting, guys. I was in the middle and he was in the middle, and he kept looking at me, and I was like, hi. My hair looks like a mess right now, but I will date you anytime. And I went to the barricade to watch Cam do meet and greets because I was kind of like, I've waited 3 years to see Cam in person. So I literally just went there and I just stared at him doing meet and greets, and I was like, oh, I wish I was meeting you, but I'm not. For 2 months, I was amping myself up and I was like to my friends, guys, I am meeting Cameron Dallas. You just watch me, bitches. Like, I'm gonna do this. When you amp yourself up for those kind of moments and it doesn't end up happening, it's just kind of a bummer. And Cam didn't even come on stage once during the show. At the start he did, and at the end he did, but not during the show. That was kind of disappointing, but I don't know, you can't really control what happens. So the ending was freaking lit, as you could see in my vlog. Should probably go check that out, by the way. But all of the boys ended up getting out of meet and greet, and they walked backstage. Guys left the stage and they said thank you after throwing various water bottles. And so I ended up getting this Magcon shirt. It says straight out of Magcon right there, and it was $40. I think on the website it's like $20, so they do double up the price. If you guys are gonna get merch, I would say order it online rather than at the actual event. But if you're willing to spend money, spend the freaking money, girl. And then we end up getting a poster. I asked my friend, I'm like, do you reckon the boys are gonna hang around Luna Park after we all leave? Just like, nah, just leave. So 5 minutes after we start leaving, the boys freaking post Snapchats of hanging out in the harbor. Like, they were inside Luna Park where I was walking to exit. They were hanging out there like 5 minutes after everyone left. Like, I just wanted to replay that day a million more times. The next day, apparently the boys are staying in Sydney. So I woke up, watched their Snapchats, and I knew what hotel they were in and everything. Ready to go. And all of a sudden, my friend messages me and she's like, dude, they've left. Like, they're at the airport already. Freaking start losing it like that. Life, I need to get better stalking skills for celebrities because I suck at that shit. Maybe I'll meet them in the future, you never know. My overall experience for Magcon, it was freaking amazing. I want to replay that shit, please. If you guys are thinking about going to Magcon and you're watching this video, stuck throughout the whole video, I definitely recommend to go to Magcon. It is so worth it. Priority entry is nothing. If you're general admission, you can always squeeze to the front, like nothing's stopping you. Priority isn't going to be like, fuck you, I have priority left. If you're watching this right now and you met me, I'm so glad I met you. I met so many amazing people. I've started friendships outside of school. I've got this whole squad outside of school and it's freaking awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about Magcon, comment them down below. Things may have been different since this was the Sydney, Australia Magcon. As you're going to Magcon, I wish you the best of luck. You're gonna have the most amazing time because I know I did. You're gonna see the boys in real life. Like, come on, who wouldn't want to? Like, it's gonna be lit. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. To subscribe. And guys, if you haven't already, I made a vlog. That video has gotten over 1,000 views and I'm honestly so that is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I am so thankful for all of your support and getting little comments like you made me smile, made my day. That honestly makes me so happy. That makes me want to do YouTube 1,000 times more. Guys, I love you all. I hope you are having an amazing day. Just remember to smile, be yourself, do something crazy. And if you're at home alone, do something crazy and video it. Video it for me and tag me or something. I want to see it. Just be crazy. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm so weird, but I love it.
First, let me hop out the motherfucking Porsche on.
Come back, Karen. I miss you so much.